topic number 4. Why is he always last? It's Matthew Crampton.
I wanted to talk about fantasy draft for Marvel films.
Fantasy draft.
So I want you guys to take a actor from a character in a Marvel film. Or actress.
There is at least one of them.
Oh, Scarlett.
How could we forget?
I'm ready.
Put him off his game.
I have trouble speaking at the best of times. Take them out of their film and then put them, recast them in a different Marvel film. Where would you, I don't particularly like who plays Beast in the X-Men films.
Okay, I've
Nicholas Hoult. In the new X-Men films, the newer X-Men.
I just want to button and say this is not how a fantasy draft works. This is very confusing.
Well, I'm not going to ask you to... I'm not going to ask...
Cyclops.
Yeah.
And he will score 7 points a game for me.
But Spider-Man at receiver.
Well,
obviously.
I'd choose nobody but Flash. Because nobody else can speak. Keep up.
But what about any of the enemies he faces every week on the Flash? That have a magical way to slow him down.
The Flash that should be...
The defensive coordinators.
The Flash that should be, and not the way they've written the weak-ass bitch.
You son of a bitch.
To be honest, if the Flash was written properly, he'd be unbeatable.
Yeah, of course.
Because the powers they give him.
We're going
Flash.
down a rabbit hole here.
Saviour,
he's gone.
Stop moving.
Okay, he's in the hole.
Okay. Maybe telekinesis could.
Now he's gone in the hole.
I fell, I'm going.
Blue pill or the red pill, guys? Blue pill is the topic.
Okay, I'm going to bring us back to the topic. Mine's going to be a very simple one. I would take Nicolas Cage out of Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, please, God.
And at the beginning of the film, when he's growing up and you have the teenager phase, you keep him for the entire film and he never becomes middle-aged. He was the ideal Ghost Rider, and then they suddenly went, let's make him 20 years older. No, Ghost Rider is this young, rebellious, anarchical character, and you've got this 19, 20-year-old guy that is a perfect fit, and then you suddenly decide to grow him into Nicolas Cage.
Also, it makes Nick Cage better.
Yeah.
Because he's not cast in a crap film.
Yeah. That'd be the simplest one for me, would be to keep him for the entire film, sack Nick Cage off.
Don't say that. Put him in a different way.
Yeah,
obviously it was a different actor. Obviously it's a different actor that acted the teenage version of him.
Yeah, it wasn't Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was. They got a younger guy, and I don't see why they never kept him for the entire film.
Was he good as a teenager? I can't remember.
He was better than Nicolas Cage. Actor-wise and appearance-wise, he was a better fit.
Yeah.
I remember originally being quite angry that Chris Evans was cast as Captain America. And funnily enough, I had this conversation with some friends.
Matt Long. Young Johnny Blaze.
Yeah.
Matt Long.
In my mind... it was recently, just beforehand, I'd watched that film. It's about the bomb squads in America. The name's completely left my head. But the guy that plays Hawkeye.
Yes, Jeremy Renner.
Yeah. I said, when they cast Chris Evans, I don't know why I wanted Jeremy Renner to be Captain America, because in my mind, he was Human Touch. And I was like, you can't be two people in the Marvel Universe, you're killing me. And I wanted Jeremy Renner to be Captain America, and then it turns out that they ended up casting me a Hawkeye, and they both did great. I love Chris Evans as Captain America.
Yeah. I don't like Chris Evans.
No, I'm not.
But he does well as Captain
Sorry,
America.
Chris.
Have you not seen Not Another Teen movie?
I'm a big fan of
We
Chris
were
Evans.
raised on that film.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't like Chris Evans as an actor. I think he's really boring. And I find Captain America whiny as hell, but I still really like the films. And I think
He is a bit of a bitch, isn't
really,
he?
really good.
He's better in Not Another Teen movie
Yeah.
than he is as Captain America.
I mean,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not really a serious film. It is a spoof.
Have you not
But
seen
he's
it?
still...
It's the scary movie of American teen films, basically.
Sick.
It's
It's
a
awesome.
great film.
It is
It's
awesome.
good. It's good.
It's that one that it's trying to be a spoof but ends up being a very good film.
Yeah.
Its own film.
Kind of like Hot Shots. Remember Hot Shots?
Jane's got a gun.
Hot Shots is good as well. It's like a piss take of the old sort of 80s action films like Top Gun and all the other films. Yeah.
Coming back to recasting
Thank you.
already cast Marvel characters with already cast Marvel actors.
That's such a difficult sentence.
Yeah.
It's a crazy topic.
So was Marvel.
It could be my
Marvelous.
pure fanboy mind, but I think Marvel have knocked every casting they've made out the park in terms of.
See, I would have
People
thought
have
it had been easy for you to replace people because you are a comic book fan. And you
Yeah,
know
but
a
in the
lot of the
same breath,
comics.
I also feel like Marvel have
Yeah.
knocked on the head with a lot of.
I can see. I agree
If
with
you
you.
were to tell, if it's the question, just replacing the actor with any other actor in the world,
That opens it up.
that opens it up a bit more. But to say like, I'd want the guy who plays the Hulk, Mark Ruffalo, to suddenly play Tony Stark, I don't think he could because Tony Stark is arrogant. He is misogynistic.
Tony
he
Stark is Robert Downey
He
Jr.
is Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. plays him excellently. I think Captain America. I think Chris Evans maybe loved Captain America. I thought he was a whiny little bitch.
Yeah, he is.
In the comics, like, who
He still
cares
is,
about a
still
guy in a star-spangled suit? Just,
America cares.
America!
Fuck yeah.
Those films have won me over to that character to a point where I now Civil War's coming out, I can't decide who I'd rather win.
Yeah.
Like, I know obviously Captain America is
Marvel
going to win
wins.
because it's the Captain America movie. but-
Cinema wins.
The only person who hopefully Marvel have kind of done with is I'd want to recast both of the Spider-Mans. I think Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield both had parts where they got a Spider-Man sort of right. Andrew Garfield got his comedic side.
I felt like he
Yeah.
did the sad side so badly. Like, I watched The Amazing Spider-Man. Which one's the one with the crocodile in? Is that the first one? Yeah. So badly. But, like, the bit where he's... the
lizard.
giant lizard.
The lizard.
Whatever. In the sewers.
The Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh,
Andrew Garfield.
No.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Paul play.
But, like, I
Yeah,
feel like
Paul.
when he did the whole... oh, no, small lives! That's fucking hilarious. That was amazing. But then, like, when he had to, like, let Gwen go at the end, like, he was like... I'm like... Oh, just
Yeah,
act.
I get that.
Was Gwen Stefani in it?
No.
If I was going to cast anybody as Peter Parker, and this isn't a serious answer, but could you imagine a Spider-Man film where Spider-Man is played by Michael Cera?
I can.
It would be.
I
I
actually
can.
can.
It would be phenomenal.
It would be
so
fantastic.
great.
It would be so Scott Pilgrim, though.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a good film, but just purely character-wise. The one that does come to mind, actually, if we're going to include TV series, I wasn't too happy with the initial casting for Kingpin in, well, both the Daredevil film and the TV series. Because the TV series, if anybody's a fan of Kingpin's a huge villain in the Spider-Man universe, and the casting for him, I felt the casting in the TV series was too soft. Has anyone seen Daredevil?
Yes, loved it.
Not
But
serious.
don't you think he was a very soft?
Wasn't he John
actor
Coffey out of Green Mile?
in the film?
Yeah,
not in the series, which
John
was awful casting. Whereas I think if I'm going to keep it strictly within the Marvel universe, the guy that played the Thing in the initial Fantastic Four movie looks more like a Kingpin to me than...
Yeah, I'd probably agree there. Because Spider-Man is the one Marvel superhero which I know, because I watched all the cartoons.
Yeah.
Like, every Saturday, it was Spider-Man Day. Like, we watched Spider-Man cartoons Saturday. Like, so I know, like, I remember Kingpin as this massive, bold white guy in a white suit, and sometimes a cane.
I think he did.
I remember a cane. Like, I hated him because I was like, Spider-Man's cool. You're fat.
Yeah.
But that's how I remember Kingpin. And I feel like in the film, I can't remember why he's dead now, isn't he?
The guy who played him. I
John
can't remember.
Coffey.
Yeah.
That's why
He died a couple of years ago. I feel like Kingpin in the movie of Daredevil was way too weak. Like, he got beat way too easily. Like, didn't he, like, slide through his legs and, like, blow out his knee and then
The
he was
whole
done
of
for?
the film Daredevil was too weak.
Yeah,
Yes.
Ben Affleck's Daredevil was a shambles.
Man,
I've not actually seen
if
Daredevil.
you
I thought
take
it
Ben
was
Affleck
alright.
out, who would you put into that that's already exists in Marvel?
The guy that played it.
Got it. Chris Pratt. Guardians of the Galaxy. Put him actually into any role.
But isn't
Fucking Iron Man.
Yeah.
Anything
Isn't
that's
Daredevil
fine.
too, like,
Dark.
yeah, like,
Yeah, but
I was going to
he would
find
bring
a
some light to
a
it.
thesaurus word for you, but,
Brooding?
I'm going to push one out here now. Which
Push one out, careful.
It would stretch Chris Pratt's acting ability, but I was trying to think of the Venom in the original Spider-Man 3 was one of the worst casting in like Marvel history.
I love
Chris
Venom.
Pratt as Venom.
Possibly.
Because I'm trying to find someone
But I can't
that
find Chris
has
Pratt's...
that build, but looks more rough than, say, Chris Evans.
I can't find Chris Pratt's dark side, though.
Yeah, that's that. I think
He would make anything a little bit funny, wouldn't he? And that's-
Yeah. Like, I feel like it'd be a good fit, but like, I really like Venom. Again, going back to cartoons, Venom is a badass villain. Like, I fucking love that
I was a
thing.
big fan of him.
Yeah. But,
He's become more anti-hero.
So when it was all,
days now, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's almost like comedy relief.
yeah. I think that might have been because of the Spider-Man movies, though.
I think so.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, was it all CGI'd when he was Venom?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
That was okay, because it's Venom. Like, it could have been done better. Like, I think the production value of Spider-Man had depreciated since the first one. Like, it went on to Doc Ock, and then it was like...
Doc Ock.
I enjoyed,
Okay.
I enjoyed
Yeah,
that.
Doc
I
Ock.
really
Yeah.
enjoyed that.
The actor for Doc Ock,
Bang on.
amazing.
Bang on. Oh, Alfred someone. I'm sure his name's Alfred someone. I'm going to find out now.
But-
I also like Willem Dafoe.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, Green Goblin. Yeah, good.
Mhm.
But then, like, when it went into number 3, I feel like the Sandman, like, those...
Chris Pratt.
Who played the Sandman in
Alfred Molina.
No, he did not play the Sandman.
Who played the Sandman? I'm trying to think of what he looked like, because he would have been a better cast for
he
Venom.
had a big jaw, didn't he?
Yeah, that big.
It was
That's what Venom was. Venom, to me, just looked like your all-American jock. He was 3 times the size he was of Spider-Man. He was a bodybuilder naturally before
It was typically to mimic
Thomas
his
Hayden
high-
Church.
He'd have been a better Venom than the one.
Venom was typically modelled to mimic his Spider-Man's high school bully, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was the deal. It was like he has
Pretty
his
sure that's
high school
gets
and
Venom, isn't it? His high
That's
school
dark
bully.
as hell.
Flash someone.
yeah. Is that what it ends up being?
Venom.
Because I can only remember the high school bully from the Amazing
Flash
Spider-Man now.
Thompson. Flash Thompson is Venom, who is his high school bully.
Yeah, but I can only remember the actor from the Amazing Spider-Man now.
Oh, okay.
But
No.
it was supposed to be a mirror thing, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure it's
With Venom and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It was meant to be Peter Parker, Flash Thompson,
thinking of Venom.
and whether it was Flash Thompson that was Venom or not, it was
Eddie
supposed
Brock.
to mimic.
Eddie Brock. Yeah, Flash Thompson wasn't Venom. Eddie Brock was. I'm thinking Brock's in my head.
I'm going to the latest edition. Is Flash Thompson. Eddie Brock was the one that was based off in Spider-Man.
Venom
3.
could be whoever it wants to be because it's the
I
symbiote.
was going to say it's an alien, isn't it?
It's the symbiote. It can take over whoever it wants
Yeah.
to be.
I have never seen it.
You need to watch that film, dude.
I'm a
Maybe.
big fan.
I'm more ashamed of myself that it took me half a minute to remember Eddie Brock's name.
You didn't remember it, the internet did.
Yeah. I remembered Brock.
But going back, we never finished my Beast part,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I didn't like in the old ones.
Well, the guy who played
when-
Fraser.
Oh, yeah, I liked him.
No, he played Beast in the old ones. It was like
The guy who
number
played
3.
Beast in the oldest Sam actually plays Fraser, and I can't remember his name now.
Oh, I should very much be able to remember it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the guy who plays him is the same character.
Yeah, I
Same
know who
actor,
you're talking about. Yeah, but no, I
Yeah.
wouldn't. I'd
Good morning, Seattle.
cast the guy. If you think about him, the guy who plays Whiplash,
No, Mickey Rourke. So I was going to swap.
but without the psychotic edge, put him in an intelligent script.
Kelsey Grammer. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We're better than that.
I think, what's his name now? Sorry.
Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke. The accent wouldn't be right, I don't think.
So I can't remember his accent.
He's slightly Russian, isn't he?
In Whiplash, he's slightly Russian, but
Doesn't he not open his mouth and talk?
He's got quite a deep voice. If you've seen him like the wrestler, he's very gruff.
The rest is a very good film,
Yeah.
actually.
But the Beast has got like a very gruff voice.
Could do. See, I was going to
maybe I'm pitching him with a Russian accent now.
It would work, but
He's
also
not
the
Russian.
Beast was like hyper intelligent and very well
That's what I
spoken.
mean. If you
I
put
don't think
it,
that's Mickey.
but I feel like he could if you put an intelligent script in front of him.
Yeah, I do as well. Because I'm going to swap him.
Yeah.
I'm going to swap Mickey Rourke with Mark Ruffalo, the Hulk.
It's a similar sort of situation. Yeah.
I
That's my
struggle with that because he's not the opposite of the Hulk.
I like Mark Ruffalo.
No, I do.
Mark Ruffalo, but I'm kind of sad that Edward Norton never got to finish.
Yeah.
Being. Because I love Edward Norton, I think he's such a good actor.
It's a tough one because they're both really good at.
I'm pretty sure we went through the only Hulk film I've seen besides the Avengers is the one where he's running through the desert throwing tanks. Which one's that?
Is that the original?
It could be the very.
You got the Hulk,
and
then
there's
rather
the
than
Hulk
going
poodle.
to the Hulk 2, we'll pretend that one wasn't made because he looks like plasticine, and we'll make the Incredible Hulk, which was Edward Norton. And
that was
a lot
start
of people
the
hate it,
universe.
but I like that film. Like that was one of the first films I saw in
This is the only
Blu-ray.
one that's in. Like, it's the one where his dad's got a poodle and he Hulks the poodle.
That could be the actual Hulk.
That was a
I think
dream.
it's just.
Yeah, that's 2 years ago.
Edward Norton.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that one.
Then
I need to see
That's
that.
poor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
Edward
was
Norton
bad.
and Liz.
Hulk was terrible.
Yeah,
Because his
Going
dad
back
gives
to Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah.
his dad gives him cell powers and he can blend his cells with other matter, so he can he could meld his hand into this table and then just pick up this table and start whacking it
No,
around
that's just
shit.
ludicrous.
That's
That was
that wasn't the Incredible Hulk. That was just
no,
the Hulk.
that was Hulk, and I got it
Yeah.
from America in this amazing box set.
It
And
sounds like
coming
this was
through.
a bad trip and not a film.
Dude, I was like 12 when I got it. So it's at least 10 years old.
I still can't think of any actors who would want to swap roles.
I'm with you. Like, I think that they've nailed pretty much every one. Like, Marvel was fantastic as a Hulk, but I just want to see Mickey Rourke in that role.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think because he looks good angry.
If you were going to look at
But
it from
I
a
think-
cheap point of view,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing another Avengers where Emma Stone plays Black Widow just for a film in the
Emma
Black Widow.
Stone.
But Emma
That
Stone,
isn't a bad shout,
Emma
actually.
Stone's
Not
Gwen
from
Stacy,
a
though.
perverted point of view either.
Emma Stone's Gwen Stacy now, though.
Yeah, but Chris Evans was also.
Well, then he's
the
following the
Human
rules,
Torch.
isn't he?
Was it?
Yeah,
Chris Evans was Stephen George in the very original Fantastic.
Also,
Oh, but we can all
Emma
forget that,
Watchable.
though.
Yeah, but Emma
Watchable,
Stone
fantastic
can
film.
be in any film she wishes.
Yeah, that's true.
She can play Hulk.
To be fair, just give her a different hair colour.
No. Do not.
No,
Bad Matthew.
You haven't seen her as Gwen Stacy.
Don't
She's
care.
blonde in that, isn't she?
Oh, is she?
blonde.
Oh,
She's blonde
change
in
it.
that.
That's what I'm saying.
Change it.
Son of a bitch.
Change it.
But by saying Emma Stone, he has technically followed the rules then because she is in Marvel.
Yeah,
He's followed the rules.
yeah.
exactly.
No, I'm just.
Referee says,
You
did
no,
it good.
because I'm just saying, like,
I did
because
good.
you said it as though, like, you actually want it to happen. Because, like,
Isn't this what this is all
Part of
about?
me does. Like,
yeah, no,
Just
Yeah.
a joke.
Like, I'm
yeah, but I was
Just a
just.
joke.
shits and gigs.
it's
Also-
just- yeah.
I'd like to see Emma Stone do some acrobatics and crush people with her thighs.
Who is
Not gonna
Black
lie.
Widow does do
is
that.
Scarlet Black Widow now?
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson's Black
Because they never actually call her Black Widow, do they?
I don't think they ever actually do that.
Yeah,
for
that's
film.
what I mean. So
What is Black Widow's name?
Andrew Romanoff.
yeah,
Oh,
That's all I call her.
it's
is Andrew Romanoff.
Natasha Romanoff.
Natasha
that's it.
Romanoff.
Natasha.
Natasha. Standard Russian name.
Natasha.
Natasha.
Natasha Romanoff.
Gigi.
I was
Do they spell Natasha with a K? It's not Russian then.
No, it's definitely got 3 P's in it.
Gigi.
All in a row.
Yeah. You
Right,
sound
it's not
like-
Gigi.
It was
Gigi.
BG.
You sound like a cashier at Starbucks. Like, how do you spell that? Like, Natasha.
I've got a friend that goes into to Starbucks now, and he won't give him his real name now because they just spell it wrong all the time.
On purpose.
He's only called Neil.
So they put Niel.
Yeah, I mean, you can spell Neil several ways, so he just goes in there and says, "Oh, my name's Bob." Get that wrong.
B-O-B-B.
Boo.
Boo, yeah. I think Starbucks have this way of they actually purposely. There's one person in each store that spells all the names wrong,
Oh, on purpose.
just so people post it on social media.
I've read a
I'm
journal.
convinced.
I've read a journal.
That is advertisement,
It's for advertisement and publicity.
Is it
Like,
really?
It is done intentionally.
Fantastic,
So if I were to go in and say my name's Anthony with a H, they'd spell it Anthony.
Anthony.
You son of a bitch.
Sneaky.
Pay your taxes.
Rabbit hole. Let's climb on out of there. I don't have any serious ones. Like I shout Chris Pratt because I googled Marvel and Guardians of the Galaxy. He could be in everything. Oh my god!
Who does the voice to the raccoon guy?
Bradley Cooper.
An actual raccoon.
Sick.
I love the fact that Vin Diesel does the voice of Groot. Like, they could have paid someone £100. Like, why would you pay Vin
It's
Diesel?
so good.
He says I am Groot the entire film.
No. at the end, we are Groot.
See, they could have got you to do it.
Great job.
Vin
Great
Diesel,
job.
there was no necessity to get Vin Diesel to do that role.
I'm pretty sure Vin Diesel wanted that role though, because he is a massive nerd, isn't he?
I think it's more for the fact that Vin Diesel in this film,
In the film.
The one where none of us could talk.
Because Marvel have got Inhumans, which is announced for like 2030, whatever it is. There's a character in Inhumans who doesn't speak.
Did you watch Humans? Humans, the TV show?
No. In Inhumans, it's a Marvel film that's coming out. There's a character called Black Bolt who doesn't speak. His power is, when he opens his mouth, just sonic waves come out.
Yeah.
And I think Vin Diesel will play that character because he's already voiced Groot. I think he'll play a character that doesn't talk.
So he doesn't want any
In
lines
every Marvel
ever.
film where someone doesn't speak, it'll be Vin Diesel.
I really want to be in a Marvel film, but I don't want to speak. It'll be embarrassing. I don't want to speak.
The thing is, like, Vin Diesel's voice is fucking mesmerising.
It's mad, innit?
If I was going to stretch this out, like I'm just doing this for comedic value, you know, like outside of the Marvel universe, like could you imagine someone like Chris Tucker playing Blade?
Oh, you know what I want?
That would be one of the best Marvel.
Kevin
Hart.
Hart.
Like, don't expect to take it seriously. It's going to be a good film. Like Kevin Hart playing Blade. Like, that's going to be magnificent.
Do you know what I want? I want Morgan Freeman to play Xavier.
No, he actually be a good show.
Yeah. Shave his head off. Not his head off, but...
Jackson to play Iron Man.
Oh, y'all motherfuckers!
That'd be great.
I don't ever remember hearing like Fury saying that in the film.
I will strike you down with great vengeance and fury.
And that's while he's flying through, shooting the aliens that Loki brings through. Motherfuckers! I've had enough of you!
I think Hemsworth could potentially have made a good Sabretooth in the X-Men series.
Which one's Hemsworth?
Chris Hemsworth, 4.
Talking of
Because he's all like blonde and furry.
yeah.
He's blonde and
Also,
furry.
another perfect casting. Vinnie Jones is the Juggernaut. Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!
Yeah.
Fit into the picture.
Anybody could have been a better choice for the Juggernaut.
Mate, nobody
Jones
could.
is the best.
Nobody could.
Spot on.
Talking about
You could have argued Tom Hardy, but then, like, it's
But it's only
just too
grunt, so
much.
you wouldn't be able to talk.
It's too
go,
much. It's too much like Bane then, though. Like, he was good as Bane.
talking
We're going
about
to DC.
Actual-
No!
actual real life actors who almost played as the characters in the Marvel universe. The guy who plays Loki. Can't remember his name now.
I can't remember that either.
Person whose name will come.
The guy.
The guy who plays Loki actually auditioned to play for, and he almost got
Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston almost played for, but they stopped and said no.
Because he's just not
We think
fit.
you'll make a better Loki.
Yeah.
And obviously Chris Hemsworth is obviously built like a
fit.
god.
They
It's a bit like
actually,
Captain
in
America.
preparation for the Thor movie, Chris Hemsworth, they did all the fittings and they said, put as much size on as you can. He said, how big do you want me to get? And they went, just put it on. He came back to film and the costume didn't fit him. He got too big and he literally had a 2-week window where he just had to strip down. So the size of him in that film, he's actually smaller than he initially was because he had to cut because he couldn't fit in the costume.
Those genetics, though.
I wish I could grow that big.
I want some Chris
Whereas
Evans in
on
me.
the other hand, Chris Evans hates the training. Chris Evans, he's looking forward to getting out of the Marvel universe because he hates the amount
Is
of
that
work he
who
has.
played
Captain America.
Captain America?
He hates the amount of work he has to put in to get into that shape because he just finds it so tedious. And
So
when
you
he's
should just be Iron Man and wear a
It's a good
suit.
shape, isn't it?
Yeah, but on the other hand, you're getting paid a lot of money to look that good.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if it's
you
your
want to pay me that
job
much
to
money
just
to
go
look
into
good,
the gym
I
and
would
then
also
and
go
then
to
be
the gym.
fucking Captain America, stop fucking complaining.
You'd retire.
Pay lots of money for it.
You'd retire and just walk around in the costume. Like you'd
Yeah.
actually become a vigilante. Like screw it.
One more rep? No. One more rep? My life.
That'd be the greatest spot in the world. Just someone just sharing you in notes.
I hate it when people complain about the best things in the world, man.
Yeah.
Another topic
Bitchy.
right there.
I know, but it's that same thing that it's like, oh, I don't want to work out. It's like, you're getting paid millions of dollars to work out and be a superhero.
dream job much?
Man up.
Yeah. How do you think Mark Ruffalo felt like getting the size he needed to be for the whole? He must have been
And
training
then
with
I
Eddie
have to
Hall.
shrink down again.
Yeah.
He even had to have photosynthesis implants.
Yeah. Painted him green. Like,
What a bitch.
yeah.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching and listening to episode 6 of the Raptor Attack podcast. If you've enjoyed yourself, you can find us at twitch.tv/Raptor Attack UK, on Twitter at the Raptor Attack, on YouTube where you are right this very second, on Facebook, pal.
Get off Facebook and back on YouTube.
Click on that link, get yourself to YouTube, like, subscribe, comment and share. See you next time.